So today we're making an underwater secret base. That's why I'm in a boat, for like thematic reasons or something. Don't worry about it. So secret bases are usually the kind of thing you do with redstone, so you might be asking yourself, how am I going to do this with command blocks? Well, allow me to tell you that I have no idea how it's going to work either. I think we're kind of just going to figure this one out as we go. So let's start with the entrance for, obvious reasons. I think it would be kind of cool if you actually had to jump from like a really high height, and if you did so, the water would kind of open up beneath you and let you down into the secret base. So the first step of that is going to be sort of tracking how fast we're going, which I have with this scoreboard objective water. So I need to just figure out approximately how fast I need to be going, and it looks like it should be about 1,900, or negative 1,900 on my weird scoreboard. Alright, let's see, let's give this one a quick shot. So as you can see, if I'm just like swimming here, nothing happens. But if I fly up to approximately the height of this birch, and then start falling, we make it down to the bottom. And actually, I was gonna do some like special thing to make the water close up behind me, but it looks like it kind of just does that automatically, so that is fine with me. I am, however, going to turn down the threshold for how fast you need to be going slightly, because it felt like we were actually hitting the water a little bit there, and I don't really want that. Alright, let's give this a go. Oh yeah, I like that very much, actually. Now we just need to make the floor, like, open up here. Okay, so I have a little chute here. You'll fall down through the water into more water, I guess. And what we just need to do is we need to make it so that basically there's, like, sand that appears to be here, but actually you can fall through it, but you can't swim through it. So that's going to be maybe a little bit tricky, but maybe not. We'll see. Alright, here we go. A couple more command blocks. As you can see, this thing up here should now actually be solid. It does give off light. Maybe I'll fix that, I don't know. But regardless, you can't swim through it. But if we fly up here, where the light is now even more obvious, and try to drop down, everything will open up, and we will fall straight through, and actually it will get rid of the water down here, which is a little bit problematic. Okay, rather than actually doing something about the water down here getting deleted, I'm just gonna go ahead and use slime blocks instead, because that works. Oh, but this is a new problem that did not exist before. The water is not actually filling itself in. I wonder if we can fix that. Okay, well, with hopefully all of those issues just about fixed up, the question just remains, what exactly do we want to have in here next? I have an idea. What about like a void swimming pool? That probably doesn't make any sense, or maybe it does and it's not what I mean, but you know that scene in that Star Wars movie where there's like the big stadium and the blobs of water and the things swimming in it? I kind of want to have like that. I feel like that would be really cool. I went a bit too far there, didn't I? There we go. This doesn't look suspicious at all. Alright, so here we go. You land down at the bottom of our pit, and then you walk forward to see this. Just a massive empty space. And what I'm hoping to do is to make it so that you can just jump in and water will appear around you and you can just, like, start swimming. Might be a little bit tricky, but I don't really know. It might be perfectly possible. Okay, let's see if this is working. I really don't know if it will be or not. It is kinda not working, but also kind of working. But more not working than working. So, okay, right now the way I see it, there are two issues. The first issue is that I can kinda get too far through here, like farther than I'm supposed to be able to. I kind of want the water to just like cut off right here. And secondly, it's kind of like flickery, I guess. That's not even the right word, but it kind of is. It's just like blinking in an obnoxious way, and I don't like it. The first issue, I'm just gonna manually set all the blocks in here to air, so like I can kind of just get up here and go. For the other issue, I think I might be able to solve it by having a lower level of water, because when it makes it a source block of water, the water kind of wants to flow out of where it should be, which I think is what's causing the flickering. But if I just force the level to stay at 0, maybe, that's gonna be still no. Cool. I think the issue is that I was assuming water of level 0 is like a little bit of flowing water, but I think level 0 is actually the source block. So if we hop right back on down here, which somehow never gets old, if we change that to level 1 instead of level 0, oh, that is much nicer. That is much less obnoxious. And we can swim around and all over, and it sort of leaves like a trail of flowing water, which I'd kind of wanted to avoid. But at the end of the day, does it really matter? I mean, this is pretty fun. And, you know, when we're done, we can just swim right back on up here, and we're all set. I suppose, to be fair, this thing is kind of dangerous. If you swim too far down, you're kind of just dead. So, yeah, I think that's going to be it for our weird void pool thing. Alright, both those things kind of took longer than I expected, so I'm going to do one more feature for our underwater base here. And that last feature is going to be like an escape or an exit or just a bye-bye. Now, the exit is going to be perhaps a little bit more conspicuous than the entrance. In fact, maybe the fancy entrance doesn't even matter if the exit just looks like this. But whatever, at this point, it's just about having fun. And at this point, fun isn't about secrecy, it's about a trident with Riptide 100. So if we want to just try this thing out, we escape from our base, that's for sure. In fact, we escaped 2,000 blocks into the air, so I might actually turn that down a little bit. Okay, let's tone that down just a wee little bit and try Riptide 10. We pop in and go flying out. Yeah, that seems much more reasonable. Alright, one more thing, just for the heck of it. Let's throw in a quick particle effect as you're going. I don't know, it adds nothing, but it's fun. And I think with that, I am probably going to end this video here. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to like and subscribe, and I don't know what. Actually, I do know what. Those are the things. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.